They were so sexist that they were gay.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. They were like, okay, yeah, but you're a woman. Like, you're fucking insignificant to
Like,
me.
ew.
I'm gonna go fuck my bro right now. Then I'm gonna come here and fuck you to make a baby. But only because it's to make a baby.
Horny
If
for
you
babies.
weren't making a baby, I wouldn't touch you. You disgusting foul.
I swear, people can just cut this out and get us on the
Get
wrong
us canceled.
time. Hello and welcome back, you guys, to the TP show. I'm Tarzan, and as always, this is my co-host, Pedro.
Can I start this episode by simping for 25 minutes?
You're gonna simp?
I'm gonna simp for 25 minutes.
What are you gonna simp about?
25 minutes.
What are you
Can I
gonna?
have 25 minutes?
No, you can't.
Can I have 25 minutes?
Been talking for 5 minutes, bro.
No, but I want 25 minutes right now.
Right now? All right.
Right now.
Are you gonna cut some of this stuff out?
No.
Fuck.
25 minutes straight simping.
Start simping.
Can I just say, I think all you ladies and gentlemen look beautiful tonight. Can I just say, I love the way the hair falls down from your head. I love the way those jeans caress your body. No, but really, look, I
I'm a little
think
confused.
I think there's you speak away from me. I think there are a lot of beautiful women on this planet.
There are.
Like, I forget all the time, and then I see like 25 beautiful women in one day. I'm like, wow.
That's true. That's true. Brunch.
Wow.
Brunch at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Too many beautiful women.
Yeah. You know what's the problem though?
What?
When they have the personality of cardboard. That's rough.
That's rough.
Because they think they can have the personality of cardboard because they're beautiful.
But no.
That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, for some of them it works out because then they just meet another dude with cardboard personality.
Hey, that's two cardboards.
Two cardboard.
That's not a relationship. Those aren't humans.
That's a box.
Have you ever heard of Pandora's Box?
Yes.
What is Pandora's Box?
So, of the limited information that I know,
Yes.
is that there's this woman named Pandora.
Hot. Already interested.
Yeah. Who some gods, I can't remember where this story is from, like what the mythology is or whatever.
It's Greek.
And the Greek, so it's Greek. So the Greek gods, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
they gave her this box,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Don't open it."
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Okay," and then she took the box, and then she yeeted that shit open.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything evil, all the sicknesses, all the temptations came out of the box. Yeah.
It's legit just Adam and Eve. It's the same story.
It's not the same story.
Yes, it is. Someone high up tells you you can't eat this or you can't do this. Then the person does it, and by doing the thing that they weren't able to do, they then released everything into the world.
Did you
all the
already know
evils.
this story? Did you already know the Pandora story?
No, I did not know it.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know it at all.
You didn't know it?
No.
You didn't just have me tell it so you could say that it's connected to the Adam and Eve story?
No, I legit, no, I didn't know the story. I knew the basics of it. You know how you open something, a bunch of shit happens.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a whole like, oh, someone told her not to do it,
Yeah.
and she did it. Basically, Adam and Eve.
Yeah. Basically.
But instead of getting an apple in your throat, she got something in her
Box.
Wait, what?
In her box.
Is it organ?
That they legalize everything.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so I can just carry a kilo of cocaine in my ass.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty
as
sure
long as it's in your ass.
I'm pretty sure you're only allowed to carry for yourself. So like if
What
you
if,
have
what if I'm just really into cocaine?
you shouldn't be consuming a kilo.
No, but what if it's a kilo over time? You know,
You
it's like a kilo in a year. You know.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be carrying it on you all the time.
No, not all the time. Just from when I buy it to my house. How else am I gonna get a kilo to my house?
Why don't you just put it in a grocery bag?
Well, either way, if I get caught, they're like, "Why do you have a kilo of cocaine?" I'm like, "Well, it's for me, but I'm gonna portion it over the year. So I'm gonna go home right now, put it in little goodie bags. That way, every morning I can wake up, grab a different goodie bag,
Bro, some of you
put it on the table, and
some of you meal plan, bro. Get on my level.
yeah, the cocaine meal plan.
Cocaine meal.
Wait, that's a good idea.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so how about we do this? We sell the amount that you should be able to carry, but we meal prep it basically. So it's only in one container.
And we sell that to somebody.
Oh wait. I have an What if we find a way to limit people on how much cocaine they get or whatever drug, right? But we give them an amount for the year. That's a year supply, but they can only access a little bit every single day. I don't know the mechanism behind it, but it's like an advent calendar for cocaine.
So they have like a subscription to us.
Yeah.
And they have to like get it for like a yearly thing, and we hold on to that cocaine for them, and they could just they have to come every day for that cocaine.
No, they don't come.
Oh, like, we take it to them.
No, we give it all to them at one time.
But how will we make sure that
That's a struggle.
That's a struggle.
Unless we do a delivery subscription service, then we can do that. Honestly, only because she doesn't listen to the podcast, I was like head over heels with this woman.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, she was like, I won't have sex till marriage.
Oh damn! So you were like,
I was like, fuck it.
You were like,
fuck it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it. You don't want it. I don't want it. What the fuck? So basically, I thought I really liked this girl. We were really good friends. Had gone out a few times. Then I gave her a plant and a poem. Never saw her again. Damn. You were there. I was fucking jittery as fuck. I was so excited. I was so nervous. You were like, ooh. I was like, ooh. I was like, I'm ready.
Wrote a really bad poem too.
It was a really bad poem, but it was like.
But it was from the heart.
It was like, it was straight from the heart.
From the heart.
And she didn't acknowledge the poem at all. Like I basically I wrote it in a journal. And I gave her the whole journal. She has never, to this day, acknowledged it. And we've texted a few times since then.
Being ignored sucks.
Yeah. Cause I'd rather be rejected than ignored.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. I gave her the thing, and then she just didn't text me at all. Didn't text me back. And then kind of just left it there. And then she's texted me a few times since then. But every time, like, there's been no mention of it whatsoever. At least reject me, dog.
Yeah, at least be like, you ugly as fuck. I don't
Yeah, be like, you ugly as fuck. You smell like shit. Your car is trash. You have no money. You don't know how to ice skate. So now I gotta move on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goddamn. How do you move on from a person? That's hard.
You don't. You just kind of block them out.
See, because recently, I've been thinking to myself, and I'm like, you know what, like, I'm not in a bad part of my life, but it's always around December. It's always, like, when it gets cold out, that I'm like, damn, I miss her. And for what?
I think, oh no.
Like, why?
When winter comes, when it's like this, it's cloudy outside, I really love this time, but I also get really lonely. I feel like it's that time where you want to have, like, reassurance,
I feel like I think that might be partly due to seasonal, like, depression. That's an actual thing. Like, I think it's, like, in fall, people are just sadder in general. Like, as an overall body. And then having someone to be like, oh, like, that's when I was happy, like, those memories. That's rough.
It is rough.
And the other day, because we talked about burning our ex's stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't burn any of my ex's stuff. Should I have? I don't know. It's hard when...
it's weird. I had my stuff for a while before I was like, I shouldn't feel bad about throwing this stuff away. So I'm just going to do it. And I just kind of did it.
Yeah.
But, there's a feeling there.
It's hard just because... I mean, when I think about it, I'm like, especially because one of them is an artwork, a piece of artwork, and I'm like, she intentionally sat down, worked on this for who knows how long, and it was for me.
Yeah.
All that work for me, and then I'm just gonna grab that piece of work and get rid of it.
Oh no, man, it's tough. It's tough.
You know what? Check out a video on my main channel coming in a few days. I'm just gonna
Just gonna cry.
He's
gonna cry.
in a corner crying.
Crying in front of the camera, just like.
I think. What if I actually burn it?
That'd be crazy.
But I'd be so sad. It's hard when you don't feel like you had the proper ending.
Yeah.
Like, no one really fucked up. It just kind of happened. And when it's like that, those are the worst. Because deep down, you're like, what if it hadn't ended? What if somehow we would have just kept going?
Damn. But then you were like too scared for that. What if it kept going?
No, yeah. I have bad commitment issues.
Yeah, bad.
But it's hard because, like, when you think about it.
But you don't have to
I've
think
only
that
had,
far ahead.
I know, but I feel like I've only really had, like, one candidate that could have been long.
But you don't have to think that far ahead for a relationship, you know? Like,
It's not like, it's like, I logically, I know I shouldn't think long. I don't have to. That's not how a relationship should work, but in my head, that's not how it works.
because look,
It's wired differently.
I feel like you're probably gonna go through a lot of relationships where you think maybe this could be it, maybe this could not be it.
Yeah.
But let's give it a try, because you don't know. Because everybody's lives goes in different directions, you know. And at one point, you get to a point, you meet someone where you've both like have gone through those like different directions, and you just met up, and you're just kind of in the same course, and that's the person you're probably gonna end up with.
Yeah. That's fair. Because that love at first sight is great and all, but I don't think that's how it works.
It's not true.
No.
There's a lot of work that has to go behind that stuff.
But I also think love isn't something that should be like forced.
It's not forced.
Yeah.
It's something that comes natural. Mm-hmm. It's like.
But it's like all I'm saying is, like, if I meet someone, and I don't see any compatibility, like that's just how it is.
It's like clothes, you know. You shouldn't, like a shoe. Your shoe size isn't gonna change unless something fucking happens to your feet, right?
Yeah, sure.
So let's say you get a shoe that's too small. You know, you don't want to just cram it in there and say, oh, it fits, you know, or if it's too big, you don't want to just put it in there and like be walking around like fucking all clumsy, like because you think it fits.
Yeah.
You want to get a shoe that fits you, you know, that feels right, and and it's gonna take a little work, you know.
I don't know where the little work comes in.
I don't know. I was trying to think about. I was trying to think about it.
Well,
I was like,
think about it this way: if it fits, it's not too tight. It's not too big.
You're
work, gonna have to break it in.
The work is like sliding in, breaking it in, getting it to be
your
your own.
At first, it's a little stiff.
Getting it to be your own, that relationship, getting it to be your own.
Then a few years in, you're just fucking slip them on.
Yeah,
like nothing. Easy peasy.
Sometimes it sucks when you meet someone and you're like, wow, this person's really awesome, They're like fucking amazing, and you're like, that's the person you want to start a relationship, but they're not at that point, and so it's like, so you're stuck between wanting that and them not really in the need for it, they don't have time for it, and so you're like, so you feel bad because you can't do anything about it. You can't really like force them into that relationship, and you can't really try to put yourself in their life,
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
it hurts.
I think it wasn't until that one girl that I really understood what it felt like to not be wanted back. I that was legitimately the first time in my life where I was like, okay, this is my person.
Yeah.
And they were like, psych, it's not. Yeah. Which is completely fine because everyone has their own emotions and everyone's entitled to whatever their thoughts. But it hurt. And that's the first time that I was ever like, damn, so all those people who showed their feelings for me
probably felt like that because I didn't reciprocate those feelings. And then I'm like, damn, now I know why it was so difficult for those people to continue to be friends with me. Because how much would it suck to be friends with the person you love, knowing
that they won't love you back.
Oh, fuck.
Because that's a thing that I never understood. So, you know, back in the day when I had maybe a close friend that would confess feelings for me, and I'd be like, hey, I don't feel that way. That's where the relationship would end. And it sucks because I miss those relationships, but I get it because it would hurt.
It hurts.
Yeah. I'm so glad school's over.
Bro, school sucks.
Bro, tell me about it. I legit wanted to fall asleep into a coma and just wake up after my finals were over. And then being like, sorry, how was I supposed to?
I was in a coma.
How can I finish my work if I was in a coma?
Here's the hospital bill if you want to pay for me so I can take your test.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Take the exam while I'm in a coma?
My bad.
God. Fucking inconsiderate teachers. Jesus.
Bro. Imagine when they can, hotwire your brain and make you take a test while you're in a coma. Bro, that's too much.
Bro, my fucking professor would do that, bro.
A school would do that, bro.
Yeah. Man, what the fuck?
What's up with the big flex from teachers? Oh, not many people passed my class. Like, what? That's not a big flex. That's you not knowing how to fucking teach.
Yeah, it's legit trash. That means you're creating exams that have nothing to do with the content. And you're not good at teaching the content.
Yeah.
You're a horrible teacher.
Yeah.
I get it. You're like, oh, my class is really hard. Ha ha ha. Fuck you.
You don't know how to teach.
The purpose of every teacher should be to have her people pass her class.
High percentage.
That should be the goal.
Yeah.
Everyone should have at least a B. I think B is a good grade. When you get a B, it means you were doing good.
You were doing your job.
And honestly, if you got a C, it's because you were trying. You either weren't trying or trying hard and the shit's hard.
And yeah.
Did you get anything less than a C?
You're kind of giving up.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, dog.
Like, as long as you have a good teacher, if you have a good teacher and you're getting below a good, you're getting below a C, then you're not trying. That's on you. That's on you, man.
Come on, getting this D. What if
what if you hit me up on my DMs
and you can suck this lollipop that I have in my pocket,
and I can put you and I together?
Wait, what?
Because we were talking about the alphabet for a second.
Wait, what? What did I ever mention the alphabet?
No, because we were talking about the D, and then I was like, you can hit my DMs, so I can put you and I together. I don't know.
That was, man, what?
That was close.
You're like, because we were saying words and words have letters. We were talking about letters.
No, because
and
we're talking about
the words
letters.
are connected to numbers, so we're talking about numbers as well. Technically, numbers is coding, so we're talking about coding. Technically, there's not enough females in coding. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, that's what you're trying to say. I completely agree.
Is there?
No. I have a friend who does coding. She's a woman.
And she's like,
she's the only one in her class.
She was like, not enough.
Not enough women.
We need more.
Too many men.
More women.
Tesla, hire more men.
We need more women.
Wait, you know what? Sorry, hire more women.
You know there's going to be...
What?
They're saying that at one point, there's going to be only women in this earth.
Wait, how does... Because men are stupid?
No, because, it's like...
Wait.
Slowly, our DNA is, kind of, decreasing the number of, men.
Mm.
Like the... What is it? What do we have? The X chromosome?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Or is it the Y?
No, we have 2 Ys.
Do we have 2 Ys?
Yeah.
No. I think we have one... I think we have one of each.
Don't women have the opposite one?
Well, no. Our coding is kind of like...
Wait, no way. I need to know this.
Because remember... Because you know...
Hey, Google!
That's the Y, so...
Yes, we have the Y chromosome.
So, it's like cutting us out. This is what I've heard.
Look, there's rumors around that there's not going to be any men in 2023.
Not, but way ahead in the future. Yeah. Like when we're all dead because the sun exploded or something.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like cutting us out, Like there's going to be less people with Y chromosomes. And then women, have you heard the thing that women...
Are getting stronger.
Women's bone marrow...
penises.
Women's bone marrow...
Are growing penises? Are turning into penises.
Women's bone marrow has, sperm in it. So they can...
Is that wrong?
So they can impregnate...
Impregnate themselves?
Yeah. Well, not themselves, but each other.
Wait, so their bone marrow is going to have sperm. How are they going to release that sperm?
same way you get bone marrow out. You know, you could get bone marrow out without. You can't do it at a high rate.
No, but I'm saying the sperm would have to be extracted.
Yeah.
Then inserted.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, women are smart anyway, so they're gonna figure it out anyway. Yeah. I don't even know why men, even contemplating the idea of doing anything scientific, because we're basically stupid. And then, so why would we even try to compare it to a female? All I'm saying is females are amazing, and I mean, you're beautiful if you're listening to this and you're a female. Basically, that's my 25 minutes of simping. Goodbye.
And my last point is that when they impregnate themselves, it's 100% gonna be a woman.
Oh, wait, so the sperm that they carry can only create women. Holy shit.
So in the future,
man, even our bodies are like, men are, what's it called? What's a good word? Inferior. Men are inferior.
I mean, we start as women in the womb, and
then because we have little nipples,
and then we grow a penis.
Yes, but we keep our nipples.
I don't know how men are technically the leaders of the world. This. Well,
think about it this way. I don't know. No idea.
No, I mean, I guess I get it. But in caveman times, you know.
At what point? Oh, here's a. At what point was it decided biologically, or who was the first man that was like, "You are a woman, you are less than me"? Know what I mean? Yeah. Like someone made the decision.
I think that's been an idea for a long time. I think it's
it has been, but
I think it's just a strength thing. I think it's just.
That's what I was thinking too, like biologically.
It's the initial thing, you know, like, oh, I'm stronger than you, I can basically beat the shit out of you, so I'm better than you, you know. Oh,
and it was like,
I can basically control you because of that.
But also it's because all the dangerous shit we need to do right now, caveman times, they had to go out and hunt and shit. Yeah. Like, who's gonna go out and hunt? The women, or the stronger biologically male?
Yeah.
The male's gonna do that shit because he's the one who's more fit for it biologically.
Yeah, biology. Yeah. And then it just carried on, and like that kind of mentality just stayed.
Yeah.
Until, you know, they figure it out. Like in the Greek times, I think it's Greek. Yeah. They used to basically all men were like basically gay, like they were like, it was like you were looked at weird if you were only heterosexual.
That's so weird.
Because they were like, women are only useful for reproduction. Like, if as men are so superior that we can only mate with each other.
They were so sexist that they were gay.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. They were like, okay, yeah, but you're a woman. Like, you're fucking insignificant to me.
Ew.
I'm gonna go fuck my bro right now. Then I'm gonna come here and fuck you to make a baby. But only because it's to make a baby.
Only
if you weren't making a baby, I wouldn't touch you. You disgusting foul.
I swear, people can just cut this out and get us on the wrong time. Just cancel. This guy said men are superior, and
first he said men are superior to women. Then he started talking about how he's gay and he would only fuck a man. I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm so confused.
But it's crazy because I feel like in Greek times they had, well, I mean, I guess they were still sexist, but at least they were open to. Well, that's a weird exchange.
It's weird.
They're sexist,
but
they're open
to homosexuality.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, crazy.
It was just weird how at some point, what the fuck are these people thinking, man? Like, how the race thing?
The race thing? Oh, dude, what is so dumb, bro?
But in a mentality way, it makes sense because you're like, something's different, I'm uncomfortable. That's how it starts, right? Like in the brain. Right. So that's technically, it's fucked up, but technically in the head it makes sense. But how is someone being gay doesn't make sense? Who was the first one to think of that? Or being anything but straight?
I don't know.
Like, how does that? I guess because you're same thing because you're different.
Yeah.
Why are people so scared of people who are different?
And it was a church because like
First of all, fuck the church. Second of all, fuck the church. Third of all, I'll fuck a church. Wait, I'm at the building, not like a person within the church. I'd fuck synagogue as well. I'm not discriminatory.
But like the Greeks were there for a long time, and then once they were like crumbling, the church was like, "All right, we got this shit." But they really didn't got this shit because they were. It was like a long ass time before they actually started doing shit and taking control. But I mean, if the Greeks were gay, and then the church was like, "No," then it must. Then it started with the church. That's my only limit on my limited information.
Yeah.
That's
Basically, as a history major, I'm saying no.
basically, as a history major of 0 years, was my degree non-existent.
I actually have a friend who's looking to be a history major. So I had to call him and be like, "Hey, so
Who started
homophobia, and
Homophobia.
also was it the church, and also how were the Greeks okay with homosexuality?
And also, how are you, man? Are you okay? Doing all right? How are
Also,
finals?
Also, she's a woman, so fucking sexist." How does that feel, Tarzan?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's okay.
I want to defend myself and say like I would call a woman a man, but I wouldn't. Like
You're like, fuck, I am sexist.
like I low key had the wrong mentality. Like
yeah. That's a good way to answer to anything. Be like,
yeah,
I fucked up.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
That happened. I was wrong.
Bro.
I accept it.
I'll
fix it.
Have they ever told you that joke that's like, oh, he's a doctor, blah, 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 blah. Basically, was his mom, you're sexist. You know what I mean?
No.
No, they're like, okay, so there's this kid, he's related to this person this way, he's related to this person this way, and then also that person is a doctor. What is that person to this kid? Then you're like, well, it can't be their dad. So who else the fuck would it be? And they're like, you're sexist. It's their mom. The mom was a doctor. You only think doctors can be men. You're a sexist piece of shit. Never happened to you?
No, I haven't.
Do I just have weird friends?
You know what? Sometimes this one, I don't even know.
Sometimes. Well, this one time.
This
Well,
one
really, this is only hypothetical.
this one time, there was this person that came in for a DoorDash order, and I thought they were a gentleman, and I was like, I'll be right back, sir. And then they were like, okay. It's like a really light voice, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, sorry, madam. And then I was like, oh shit, what if they're not madam? What if they are? And then I was so confused. I was like, fuck. Like, I don't have enough information to just assume anything. Yeah. So I just didn't talk to them for a while.
Yeah.
For the rest
I mean, whenever I don't know anybody, I'm scared to say, like, sir, ma'am. Because if I fuck up, I'm screwed. I fucked up. So I try my best. Sometimes I do it by accident. I'm like, sir. And I'm like, oh, fuck. What is it? Stupid.
I always say guys. I feel like that's a very neutral thing.
I say y'all a lot now. Y'all.
Hello, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
How are y'all doing?
How are y'all doing? Bro, what is... Okay. This kind of relates to Sir Madam.
Okay.
How the fuck do people call me bud?
I
or
hate
buddy?
Bud.
I hate it. It's basically talking down to me. Don't call me buddy.
Thanks, buddy. No, fuck you.
Even if I know you, don't call me buddy. Why do you call me buddy?
Take that buddy, roll it up, and put it up your ass, and stick it there.
Why does it always sound like it's condescending?
I don't know, bro.
When they say buddy.
That's a good buddy.
Shut the fuck up. Like, why you call me buddy? Could have said anything else.
The only persons that are allowed to call me bud... You could
have been like, you piece of shit, and I would have felt better.
The only person that's allowed to call me bud is Hugh Jackman when he's acting as Wolverine.
That's true, bud.
Hey, bud. Like,
yeah,
it has to be.
That's different.
It has to be a low voice, and you have to know that there's respect. You know.
Yeah, because it can't be like, hey, bud. Like,
no, fuck you, bro.
No,
fuck you.
I'm out.
You know, when you're tired of, when you've really got into restaurants, once you're tired of the regulars, like once you see like most of the regulars, you're just like,
motherfuckers. But is it the regulars' fault? Is it like
It's the regulars' fault.
Oh yeah.
Like because they feel entitled. Like there's some that come in and they're like, oh, what's up, man? Like, oh, I just need, you know what I need, and like you already got what they need. Like for all my regulars, I'll treat them the same. Like they'll get what I know they need and what I can get them, and they'll have that, right? But some of them just make it so like feel like such a fucking chore, like.
But it's when they're bitchy, like when you know they they were like, oh, like I want you to fucking feed me, like I want you to be at my fucking, I want you to be right here. The moment I get in, I need a fucking the best seat in the house. Second of all, I need you to be fucking at my table the moment I'm here because I know what I want. I need it here quick. I need it here good. And you're up. You're my bitch.
Yeah. Like brother and friend. Hey Roberto, can you get us this? Hey Roberto, can you get this? Other people.
I fucking hate the little wave.
I will.
The little.
Where's the cup? Where's the cup? I will fucking stab you.
Look, I'm doing my best. Like I know if I saw you that you didn't have water, I would just go get you more water. Like I'm gonna do it in a second anyway. You see me walking around consistently. Don't fucking do that. Don't you dare raise your glass at me.
I think I only have one couple of regulars that I truly like, and then the rest is just like, here we go again.
Dude, there's a few that are like, I really like a lot of these young couples that come in, because they kind of like, they've been in the industry at some point, like recently, so they know how it feels. So every time they come in, like, I'll fucking be on the phone, fucking putting in an order, I'm talking to this person, and I'll be like, oh, sorry, can you give me like 1 second? They'll be like, dude, you got like 20 things going on, like, you're fucking fine.
You're good.
Then I'm like, I
love you, man.
Can I be part of this relationship? Like, I'll suck it.
This man said I'll suck.
I said
you
play.
said I'll gobble wobble.
Wait, what? You know what GG stands for?
Good game.
No, gobble that glizzy.
Gobble that glizzy.
That was basically you saying to your opponent, oh, I'd gobble that glizzy.
I'll gobble that glizzy.
That was such a good whatever.
Good match.
I'd gobble that glizzy. Honestly, the restaurant job though is the best. Like it's way better than any kind of retail job. Like, I don't think I could ever do. Like I was talking to this girl a few days ago, and she works at a restaurant, and then she was like, I might want to go work at Target. I was like, wait, why?
No, don't do that.
I was like, why? What? But it was for a second job, but I was like, why wouldn't you just get like another restaurant job? Like I would fucking hate myself.
Like I don't want to get like if I'm getting a second job, I don't want to get a restaurant job, but I don't want to get a retail job.
Because I feel that's right. That's true though. I feel like 2 restaurant jobs would be stressful.
You're thinking you like have both of the routines going, you know, and you're just like I don't know. I feel like your second job has to be like kind of
different, something different.
It has to be more like still manual labor, or like it just has to be a mental break, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It has to be a thing where you can go and be like, oh. I know I don't have to like fucking do whatever I have to do over there here. Because if you're doing the same thing, it's like, oh man, what the fuck.
Like maybe I would even do fucking like boxing. Like I don't know the people that work in back of like warehouses. You know, like that boxing rat shit. You know. Like I'm sure, like it takes some mental thing, but you don't have to be with customers, you know. And I'm sure
honestly that's what it is. It's just a break from people.
Yeah, it's just a break from
exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's been it for the TP show. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because 50% of you haven't. But either way, hope you have a good night.
Enjoy yourselves. Don't get COVID. Stay safe.
Yeah. Be
6 feet apart from each other.
And most of all.
Dum 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 dum.